My name is Maureen Nieva-Marsh. I also go by the nickname Mo, and I am a Salzburg Global Fellow. I am from Marin County, California, which is located right across the Golden Gate Bridge from the city of San Francisco. Professionally, I work at the County Marin in the Department of Health and Human Services. Previously, I worked in our county health department, responding to the global pandemic that we are currently still in, COVID-19. But since then, I actually transitioned to our Behavioral Health and Recovery Services division. I specialize in substance use prevention and substance use treatment and recovery for our youth and adolescent population. I am a huge Sound of Music fan, and my husband and I were traveling here to Europe for a vacation. And he found out that you can actually be a hotel guest here at the Schloss. Little did we know that this is also the home of the Global Seminar Program. We were here on a Sunday afternoon where there was nobody here, and we were trying to unsuccessfully take a photo of the two of us in front of the gate. And Tomas, who at the time I did not realize is actually the Vice President of Public Affairs for the seminar, kindly offered to take a photo, and the rest is history. We ended up sitting on the patio, speaking with him and his wife and meeting his children, and through natural conversation, spoke about what we did for work and what we did for a living. But he didn't share any of what his title was or anything like that. He just spoke about the history and the prominence and the importance of this seminar. And after this 1-hour conversation, we found ourselves traveling into the library where I found myself pulling books from the shelf to learn more about the seminar. I found the report that was in one of the rooms and started reading about how I could donate to the seminar. And the next day at breakfast, when I saw him, I spoke about how even though we came here for a tourist photo moment because of my love of the Sound of Music, I'm actually walking away with something more profound. He sat down with us and started talking about, well, let's talk more about what you do for a living and all of these other pieces in motion. And by the end of our brunch or breakfast, I don't know what time zone I'm in right now. He said, you know what the topic is this week, right? And I said, I don't know. And it actually intersected well with what I do for a living. The response to public health, the work I did on a Marin Women's Commission, the way we focus putting women in powerful seats of spaces of places where they can run for office, can be forces of good in education and all these other sectors. I feel it's a divine intervention that I happened to intersect my vacation here. And they brought me into the office and they said, we have an opportunity. There are slots that are open because some of our fellows weren't able to attend. However, if you did decide to attend, you'd have to commit to the whole week. Are you able to rearrange your entire vacation in order to participate fully? Because if you are, you'll be able to stay. And I turned to my husband and I said, I don't know, we're supposed to be in Prague and Vienna and go to an opera. And he asked me, he said, is this something you really want to do? If you leave Salzburg and you go back to the United States and you find yourself on their website trying to apply for another seminar opportunity, why don't we just do it now? And that's what we did. We were standing in the plaza courtyard and he walked away from me and he started canceling our trains and our hotel reservations and everything else. And that afternoon, I joined with a name tag and I was a fellow.